Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond Horizon, where we today take our look talking to various people. We begin with the one here wandering here around. I've made up my mind. During our date this weekend, I'm gonna tell Lodi how I feel. It's impossible. Just trying to say it leaves me breathless. I've got to try myself before this weekend. If I can increase my lung capacity, I'll be able to say the words even when I'm tired. Surely. Selma and I decided to spend a day together this weekend. I think it's a day of a rocket launch. The city will probably be crowded. You know, Selma seems oddly short of breath today. Thought I was matching her pace, but maybe I'm going a little too fast. You can fish too early, that's so cool. Yeah, of course, I can do anything. I actually learned how a while back. Anyway, Rooney sure is taking his time. What's he doing? I even went through all the trouble to borrow a fishing rod so we can fish together. Hey, can I try too? Sure, yeah. I'll even teach you how. It's been real hot lately, so today we're going fishing. But Rooney's being so slow. What's he doing? Listen up, okay? First you go ka, then you go boom. Okay, what does that mean? I said first go ka, then you go boom. Maybe ask Rooney later. Yeah, maybe.
This is an adequate spot for fishing. I wonder what I'll catch. Now! Yes! I got one!
A rainbow trout.
Come on by and eat your fill.
That woman's good, but she just needs to make good use of all this enthusiasm. Also, it would become popular overnight. But that would put her in direct competition with Shino's bar. Good grief. I heard Shino's bar just had reappeared, but I've looked all over Capital. I can't find it anywhere. What the heck is going on? I don't know what to tell you. Why don't we calm down? I've actually just made some experimental tacos. It smells like soybean paste? Nice work, sir. She ate all of them? She's full of nothing but tacos and competition.
Well.
You've modified the shell, but the whole still maintains cohesiveness. Another secret ingredient, isn't there? See, we could go on forever talking only about tacos. Not that I know what she's even on about anymore.
Have a taste. I look forward to seeing you again in the very near future.
So cool.
You see, Miss Kokona, it's good to get outside every once in a while for a change of pace. Fresh air, a murmuring stream. So, any new ideas for the next chapter? Why don't I just do a space arc? Like a mysterious monster comes from outer space and everyone joins forces to defeat it? It's certainly a novel idea, Miss Kokona, and it could be popular. But is Bravely Legends really that kind of story? Akira and the others are supposed to be fighting an evil organization for starters. I guess. Rejected again. If I knew it was going to make me want this much, I never would have said anything about the climax. Only feels like I'm nearing the end, so I should probably just pull the plug. Anything but that, Miss Kokona. Not when the movie adaptation just came out. Looks like doing that would just lead to more nagging. What a pain. If the rough draft isn't finished soon, maybe I have to stay on hiatus for another week's issue too. Bravely Legends is finally a hit. I want to support this as much as I can, but I can't do it alone.
I'm serving supersized portions today.
We've got an open mic today, which means all kinds of bands are going up on stage and livening things up. From mellow ballads to hard rock, there should be something for everyone. A future star could even be right under our noses. Come and join the fun.
Alrighty.
Wow, she's crazy good for a standing guitarist. Seems like this concert's gonna be the real deal.
Holy cannoli!
Is that the teacher? To be told, one of the band members couldn't make it. So we asked the audience for help and met this extraordinary performer. Meet our guitar champ, Levrè. Now let's get this party started. I was originally a cellist, and though I may not look it, I'm actually a music teacher at Aramis. So the guitar is now one of my specialties. Oh, Miss Levrè's on stage. This is a rock band, huh? She's sure got some guts. Let's do it, guys! Do your best not to fall behind. Alright, then I'll just go with the flow. Okay.
Oh, I just love the view from here.
The racers. I'm glad we were able to find a solution, even never thought it'd be something like this. Graham and Lucy make the perfect team though, so I know they can do this. I never thought they'd fix the rides like that, and it's got serious potential too. Bradley did everything he could. The rest is up to Lucy and Graham and how well they can drive that machine in the actual race.
Let's have a look.
Would you look at that? Who would have thought my car would become something like this? Looks like it'll fit the two of us pretty well. So that's what you're planning. I can't believe you combined two cars into one. Yep, we put Lucio's engine into Graham's car. We had to transplant it with some of the undamaged pieces of Lucio's old exterior too. It's definitely a quick fix, but you two knew your vehicles. If anyone can understand what'll make this hobbled together piece of junk sing, it'll be the two of you. The body of an ingot combined with the engine of a sports car? I get it. The car might be just what we need for today's race. It's settled then. The two of us will be driving this. I'm so impressed, Uncle. You even took into account each car's special characteristics. Ah, just forget it. It's up to these two drivers to figure out how to make the best use of it. Alright, time for some final tuning. You guys give me a hand? Okay. I never thought it would come to this. The question now is whether or not those two can handle this car. I want to believe that with their skill they manage somehow. I never imagined I'd see a car like this. I can't help but feel there's meaning in this. That goes double for the fact that they're teaming up. We're gonna win, Graham. Heck yeah! Let's give it everything we got, Lucio. It ended up taking all night. You can't keep an old man up like that. But what a feat. I can't believe you finished this in just one night. I haven't been this blown away since you were at Ingot. Don't go bring up ancient history, though. I will admit, I did enjoy myself. I take it you're one of those workaholics who just can't stay retired? Well, this is all I can do to help. The rest is up to you and the racers.
Can I help you?
A gift for Emilia.
Come again.
Lino Silver Smoke is making a comeback tonight, huh? I'm sure you know this already, but you're not as young as you used to be. Don't do the impossible. Yeah, I know. Were they talking about tonight's race? Good luck, you old legend.
Update around the Edith metropolitan area.
These are the most recent.
Beginning search.
Now where?
I wonder what I'll catch. Let's have a look. I wonder what I'll catch. Hup.
Alright, I had to briefly interrupt. And
I wonder what I'll
with
catch.
the recording, but off screen I continued fishing and I got the pink azelfish
Take your
and tiger
time.
arana. Good. Up, car. That should do it as far as preparing for the next lesson goes. Thank you for your help, Uni. But are you sure this is okay? You didn't get a chance to play with the other kids. I'm meeting up with Irla and the others, so it's fine. Would it be okay if I kept helping you with lesson prep in the future, just every now and then? Yes, of course. Rooney. I have to do everything I can to help him. Rooney's done an excellent job helping me younger kids with their studies. Teaching suits him. I'd like to do what I can to help him out. I've been thinking about whether or not I want to be a teacher someday, but there's still so much I don't know. Hopefully I can learn more while I'm helping Priest Kira.
Dear Arusha, grant us
More and more
your
people have been
blessing.
asking what they should do about not being able to get in touch with friends. I usually show up again after a while, but something doesn't sit right with me about the whole thing. Doesn't seem to only be happening to Central Eastern residents either. Is something going on?
Let's have a look.
Good. Then... Oldtown.
Off we go.
I think we were already on the roof, right? Yeah. Good. We talked to Theo and...
This place is so
Cat, I think?
cozy, I might never leave.
Ah, you came right on time. I wonder how my dad will respond. Just a bit of approval would be nice. What's going on now? It's a family matter. It's the most you get from me. You and the others will just have to wait until I'm ready to tell you. Yumi headed out a little bit ago. They must have barely missed each other. I wonder how my dad will respond. Just a bit of approval would be nice. We'll keep prepping for the birthday party in an hour and you just go about your afternoon business. Besides, that no good deadbeat will be here soon. What could he possibly have worth saying?
Those swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest soon.
Oh yeah, I promised Sid that I'd knock some back with him at Monmart tonight while he's in the capital. It's been a while since we last hung out, so I'm thinking we'll keep the drinks flowing till the sun comes up.
These are the most recent reports on the road.
In the end, the most important thing is that it's thriving. Yes, but it's strange what I feel like they've cheered me up too.
Horrible scooter and
Yeah, hey, the mommy swallow's back. Thanks for finding her. Now the whole family can leave the nest together, right? I can't wait. I'm gonna wake up early every day to come see if it happens.
Now, how about some more music?
It's almost time. Did I come too early? Look who it is. What's the matter, chap? Gonna window people or go inside? Huh? Oh, it's you guys. I spotted Yumi leaving a bit ago. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. Why's that? No, forget I said anything. It's my problem to deal with. Just need to get in the right headspace. He seems pretty anxious. Yeah, well, let's leave him be. Let's hope he doesn't get the cops called on him. Don't overthink it, Maxim. You're ready for this? That's all you from here on out. Oh, so there were no incidents to speak of then? Of course not.
Radio Network.
My head did go fuzzy when this one hunk came by,
And
but
now
I
for
still
the
managed to
latest
keep it
news
together.
from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's
By which
news
I mean I
briefing
buried my
comes to
nose
us
in my book
straight
and wrote it
from the
out.
Herald Times.
It seems like she's
Today,
doing
the
alright.
Republican Army
Maybe?
announced the schedule for its
Who
air
knows?
fleet's
I'd rather not waste any brain power on it.
aviation mock exercises
Still, if she
on
learns
the
the
day of
controller, or
manned
just she
rocket launch.
just might be able to return to
These are
society.
also purportedly in
Though from
preparation
where
for
I'm
possible
standing, this
falling
training of hers
debris
is
from the
going to
launch.
last a while yet.
Exclusion zones will likely be established in
I
certain areas.
still make it through the day, bro, right? No harm, no foul? Thank goodness. That's another step down the road to rejoining society. It won't stop there. I'm gonna keep on trekking. But for now, it's back to the Levrè District. Over time when I got me forget how bright the sun is.
Alrighty.
No matter what you do, it's important to draw a line between right and wrong. Circumstances aside, this girl is a social outcast. At the bare minimum, she needs to act with a reason. Otherwise, it's her who will fall deeper into the dark, and I'll be damned before I see that sort of tragedy play out again.
More can stay out of trouble
Edith
now.
Metropolitan area.
Okay, Operation Shopping is a go. Our mission get all the ingredients for Anya's jumbo-sized cake today. Yeah, I'm awfully flattered, but please be careful. You'll be riding around by bike, yeah? Don't steer yourself in front of any cars, got it? Yep, I know, but three of us are going together, so we'll be okay. Save some room in your tummy, Anyas. Cause you're gonna bake you the most amazingest cake ever. That's very sweet of you all. Just remember to be safe out there.
It's looking to be another
So Anya's is turning 17, huh? She feels so much sure now. And apparently, Anya's been doing a lot of self-reflecting too. What's up, Sheena? Something happened when we were talking to Anya earlier? Not really, no. Even Harry keeps going on about how he wants to be an astronaut. I should give my own future some thought. Never knew Anya had all that on her mind. Even Harry's got his own dreams he's chasing. Maybe I should give my own future some thought. But for now, I gotta get it together and step up. There's birthday party shopping to do. You're throwing a party for Anya's birthday, right? We want to celebrate too, so you better make it an awesome one. Maybe then Sheena will stop acting all weird.
Out on another day of hard work, huh?
The neighborhood kids have been coming by a lot more often these days. Not just you made her friends, but the ones that started attending our miss too. Speaking of our miss, I wonder how Swin and Nadia have been. The both of them returned home last I heard. Actually, they should be living up on vacation right about now. Yes, they'll be continuing to work as substitute brigands too. I said so. Well, as long as they're doing alright. You let them know that they're welcome to stop by anytime. We will. They weren't in Oldtown for long, but as far as I'm concerned, Swin and Nadia are still my regulars. Those kids had good heads on their shoulders, and it's nice to hear they're doing well. You let them know they're welcome to come by and visit anytime.
Looking is always free, you know. Come again.
All good. These two. Luke, thanks. This is delicious. Oh, glad to hear it. Good grief. Now we're tiptoeing around so much that it's more awkward than ever.
Would you care for some flowers?
Welcome. We're back to summer weather again. Hopefully the skies will stay clear for this weekend's rocket launch. It's all anyone's been talking about. I even plan on closing up for a bit to go watch the broadcast myself. Just imagine how it'll look on those huge monitors 3 and more. Can hardly wait.
There's no place quite like home.
The mom.
Ah, this is what package I meant to receive yesterday, correct? So sorry about delay. I heard it's better than possibly could. Ah, those weren't meant to be words of reproach, though having said that... While I know not the particulars of your circumstances, my 80th favor be with you nevertheless. And may the rest of your packages find safe passage to those who need them. Papa Nikolai, thank you so much. Boy, is this a shot in my arm. Watch out, afternoon deliveries, cause I'm coming at you full sail. I'm trying out one of those online shopping sites for the first time. My order a grooming brush for the stray cats who frequent the chapel. I'm grateful they offer direct deliveries, but evidently the process took considerable pains. Perhaps I should offer him some tea, as well as a prayer for safe travels on the rest of his route. It's just that Clutch has a terrible sense of direction. This is really not a job he should take. Can you believe Father Nikolai prayed for me personally? Boy, this is a shot in the arm. Watch out after the deliveries, cause I'm coming at you full sail.
Initiating search.
Today's special lesson was such a rousing success, it practically moved me to tears. Bishop Orwell even took my questions at the end. Oh, I just knew he was an incredible sort. That does it. It's time to redouble my efforts as a woman of a cloth. Step 1. Polishing up my medicine mixing skills. Father Nikolai will be stunned speechless next time we make some.
Beginning search.
So long as you can stun speechless because you're so wrong suddenly.
So much hustle and bustle in the world these days.
Precisely. Once we left the hurdle of space cloud, the next project will begin. It's called Reaching the Moon. It's codenamed Project Moonsault. Oh my, is that right? After that will come reaching the sun, and after that the construction of a galactic railway that travels to Septian planets. Is that right? Well, Miss Natalia we're talking about. Every word she says is surely fiction. Not impressed, huh? Well then, but this was nice. The Riverside food industry has developed an egg that doesn't crack when you drop it. Out that. I was like a smidgen of doubt on my face, and she fires away with the next tall tale. Natalia gives long-winded a new meaning, and on top of that, her stories are largely fictitious. Yet despite knowing this, I failed to avoid her. It's only my own bungling to blame. The quicker she lets me free, the better. I have dinner to prepare. Dear me, for some reason no one is biting today. Never have I been this badly received. The time finally come to hang up my hat. Don't go getting on the neighborhood's nerves too much, lady. Meow? Look at this. Is it just me or are they... What, the troll and tiger? I mean, they always did have a kind of a thing between them. Guess we just crashed a cat wedding. And there go the church bells even. Almost wish I were in their places. One can hardly fault you for that. It's what every girl dreams of. How bad this is out of your hair. Perhaps this is the reason her nerves have been so frayed as of late?
Thank you all for stopping by.
Hey, can't I use that to tweak the steering wheel? Oh, good call. Thanks for the catch. Psst. I'm gonna go take another look over there. Okay, only problem left is with the suspension. Hey, boss man, got anything we can use to mod our stabilizers and shock absorbers? You bet we do. Can you tell me the base model and what you're looking to gear it toward? We're here to pick up whatever parts we can for finishing tune-ups of Graham and Lucio's ride. It's lucky enough that they scrapped one up, but we want to rig it out as much as possible before the race. Plus, us playing errand boys like this frees things up for Old Man Bradley and them to crack down on the nitty-gritty. We're in the weeds now, so the guys are just gonna have to make the best of it. I gotta do my small part so Lucio can really open her up out there. So, about Project Startaker. It's incorporating all sorts of cutting-edge innovations, apparently. That stuff's way more interesting to me than outer space. New orbital engines, life support systems. Oh, and rumor has it, they're using loads of dedicated control, holo, and chart tech too. With Professor Cronkite's design expertise and the Mado company's full backing behind it all, how could I not be curious?
Allow me to assist. I hope to see you again.
We just gotta check out that rocket launch.
How many years has it been since I last cleaned the house? Moving into Oldtown after getting shunted aside at work left me hopping and mad at the time. But mindlessly cleaning like this really gives past idiocies a chance to sink in. It was my own failings that got me demoted and put my family through so much hardship. It's embarrassing that it took me this long to reckon with my past idiocies. But better late than never. After that, Zoe and Curtis know how grateful I am for them to sticking with me through it all. Oh, I'm so tired. My body's sore all over, Sailor. I'm 2 seconds away from conking out. Well, that's not a good sign. You're supposed to be the peppy one. The music video's done now, though. Apparently Natalia uploaded it onto the Orbital not too long after we finished shooting. How do you think it went over? I'm too scared to even look. Let's just check it at night when we're less exhausted. What are you talking about? We have our surprise concert tonight, remember? I don't know. All we can do now is rest up until sundown. If anyone can clinch this, it's Natalie. We just have to believe in her. I wonder how a music video went over. I think the song's the winner for something written in one all-nighter, but still. Shoot, I can't go letting myself get all doom and gloom about this. Positive thoughts? Positive thoughts. Hey Mom, I have a request to make. Oh, it's not often you ask anything of us, Anya. What could it possibly be? I can't afford to buy land or a company, you know? It's nothing material. What I want is experience. I see, my little girl's finally made up her mind. Mom, you already saw this coming? Goodness, such wide-eyed surprise. Did you really expect me not to? You've been saying you want to visit your father's hometown ever since you were little. I mean, sure, but still. She's always one step ahead of me. There's something I want to go for, so I'm talking it over with my mom. It's kind of annoying how she saw right through me, though, and ages ago, too. I guess it saves me the hassle of explaining. Not that there still isn't a bunch of our prep work to do. You don't suppose Anya's... Can't say I know the specifics, but yeah. Look like she's made up her mind. Let's just keep on keeping an eye out. Anya's a good girl with a sharp wit, for better or worse. Still, my motherly intuition always suspected this would happen someday. I have to tell the rest of the family about it.
I appreciate...
On top of the world.
You look nice and refreshed.
We just gotta check out that rock.
Good, next. Station Street.
Let's be on our way.
Maybe I should get an Orville scooter too.
You're a certified regular of mine. Now where to? The Department of Foreign Affairs? Yes, if you wouldn't mind, Giordano. Righto, then feel free to take a seat and cop a knot. We'll take the muted route. No words, no bumps, or chill. I appreciate that. Then I go ahead and take my nap. Home at last. Everything was at 6s and 7s in the Crossbells Consulate. And I've got a mountain of work waiting for me over at the Department of Foreign Affairs. I'm gonna have to pull multiple all-nighters for this. Just want to be with my family. I need to find a way to make time for them.
Beginning search.
Even though we're all selling space-related merch, we have our own private supplier. We plan to differentiate ourselves from the competition with our lineup. Can't wait for tomorrow. I meant to get here early, but so many people have already come and set up shop. And it looks like there's an event going on at the department store too. Even still, don't expect me to go down without a fight. Alright, be safe getting home. I'll take care of sending in the report. Please give Legado my regards. Come back once things settle down. And I'll be sure to train with you. Okay, thank you all for your help. That lady looks down in the dumps. Is she gonna be okay? Also, no. Maybe it's just my imagination? I swore to myself I would get stronger so that I could help my brother. Why? Why can't that be now? Try not to be so hard on yourself. This isn't your fault. Please give my regards to Legado. Okay. Wonder what he'll say when I get back. I just came down to see what was going on, but this junior bracer girl seems really down the dumps. Still, why do I get the feeling she's like me and Grey in that she... No, maybe it's just my imagination. Since she's still in training, we had her return to her hometown, Anchorville. I get how she feels with the society showing up. We didn't have any other choice. I'm not sure if it'll be that much safer there, admittedly, but her brother there is a former A-rank bracer. He's just a branch receptionist now, but still, we shouldn't have anything to worry about with him there. Finally managed to convince her. She's a stubborn one, alright. There's just too many unknowns right now, with the space program and all. HQ's considering sending in some backup, but until then we have to work with who we have. The security detail for the launch day has finally been set. It seems I will be on loan to an area outside the capital. I admit I'm still a little perplexed over dispatching me there, although I suppose that place is rather important. Regardless, I will perform my duty in the interest of making this project a success.
Search time.
You, over there, come take a look.
First come, first served. Once it's gone, it's gone. So by quick. Alright, it's money-making time. We're gonna sell.
Looking is always free, you know. Come again.
Ah, no, look, it's a space store. Yesterday I learned a whole bunch about space. I wonder if they have any pictures of those constellations. Let's go see. Yesterday Mina and I went to the stargazing event. They showed us the constellations of the Septian planets. It was actually quite a lot of fun. Mina was pretty engrossed in looking at all the stars. She developed an interest in space, it seems like. So, this is what it's like, watching your children grow up right before you. Ah, I'm getting emotional now. Not long ago I was worried I was raising a selfish child. That couldn't be further from the truth. Mina listened intently to what the lady was saying. She really is growing up.
Always happy to visit my favorite Orbital Cafe. This is so freaking awesome!
This picture was taken in May by the Prometheus 4 satellite. It's beautiful, isn't it? With this we can see the entire continent of the Muria. And you can also see the desertification in the east too. It's being monitored as part of Project Startaker. Okay, I've got more accustomed to this now compared to this morning. Although I'm taking tomorrow off to go back to my hometown. I've been planning this trip for a while, so it ended up overlapping with rocket launch due to its getting pushed up and all. I feel bad for taking a PTO day, then it's going to be so busy, but once I'm back, I'll take over managing the booth.
Okay.
I spoke with Ilhan last night. He said he wanted to step away from running the store for a while. I wasn't surprised. He hasn't been his usual passionate self lately, which was especially weird given my recent space craze and all. I want him to make the most of his potential, and I really think he was starting to be too tied down with the store. Maybe I relied on him and his expertise a little too much up to now. But he's done more than enough. I can take it from here. I can see him off without any worries, but we'll need to take that first step on his own. That phantom thief who interrupted the auction was a most unwelcome and disgraceful sight. Who did that woman think she was, dressing like some floozy and pretending to be a wild cat on a rampage? She should be ashamed of herself, completely and utterly ashamed. There. Best not let them get you all right up. These phantom thieves are nothing but low-life scum after all. Still, there's normally a limit to their depravity. While there are a great many things to see and do in the capital, I'm aghast at such deprived individuals roam the streets. But someone would dress in such vulgar fashion in public is an affront to all things decent and moral. Now I would be so interested to know what Judith says to that. My husband can be a tad high-strung. Though I'm not too worried, he seems to be adjusting to the capital's hustle and bustle well enough. Perhaps I'll take him to one of those idle events I've heard so much about as a change of pace. Dear me, what a heart-stopping occurrence that was at the auction. I'm relieved you're both unharmed. To think that Chardin would allow such a thing to transpire. Wonder what could have happened to the stolen merchandise. Well, I suppose that's for police to uncover. That reminds me, several of our regulars haven't been coming in lately. I said things haven't been going well at home or work. They've been pretty worried lately. Do you think those issues could be related by any chance? I'm guessing the AD cult is gathering specific people in trouble? I can't believe you wrote the entire thing from scratch, but I'm surprised. This is in much better shape than it was before. You think so? Personally, I don't think the hook is as strong in this draft. But maybe that's just my wounded ego talking. It took me getting it wrong to realize it, but sometimes it takes going off a beaten path to find your way to the right one. You took the words right out of my mouth. In retrospect, I probably should have taken a second look at it and given some feedback before we presented it to Cronin. It's all good, man, and sorry that I made you feel like you couldn't speak up. Going forward, don't be afraid to share your thoughts with me. Yeah, same to you. If there's something that isn't quite hitting you right about my drawings, please let me know. Thanks, Donatello. Now I think we should focus on making the setting for this part easy for the reader to grasp. If we go that route, then we can add a plot twist here? Now that you mentioned it, you're right. But if that's the case, then what about the character design?
Beginning search.
Okay, down there.
Now where?
It's happening soon, right? The wait is
Okay, what's up with the truck? What, this? I rented it. Cost me an arm and a leg, but yeah. Seriously? Do you even have a driver's license? No offense, but I never pictured you riding anything but a bike. Well, I do have one. Honestly, though, I almost forgot I did, given how long it's been since I've driven. Anyhow, since the trains to Longley are all booked, we can use this thing instead. Oh, I get it now. Did you do this for us? Well, I mean, I did want to see the launch. I really want to try my hand at some river fishing, so I just had to splurge a bit. You say that, but I know you had us in mind too. Thanks, Kai, you're the best. Seriously though, that truck is huge. Well, we'll be able to pack my bike and your scooters in the back. That'll make it easier to get around once we're there. You both ready to have some fun in Longley? Heck yeah! I drove this here from the rental place. Looks like my driving skills haven't rusted a bit. I'm a little worried about the long drive to Longley, but as long as we drop by some rest stops along the way, I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyhow, I'm super stoked for this trip. I can't believe Kai had the driver's license this whole time, but I'm not complaining. Now we can all go to Longley. Hooray! It's thanks to Kai that we're able to go on this trip. We get to watch a rocket launch and do some fishing. I'm so excited.
Please, I'm begging you.
Sounds like troubles afoot here in the capital. To say the least, what with that AD group and the society causing a stir, there's also both enforcers to worry about. Seems all is well in the countryside for the most part, but powerful monsters still lurk in the fields. Best be on your toes when traversing them. That's all for today's briefing. We'll leave Longley to your capable hands, Renton. Still feel like this is all being dumped on me out of nowhere, frankly, but fine, I get it. With a space program happening earlier than expected, a whole host of issues could crop up in a rural town like that. I'll check around and see what I can learn about the space program too. He may be a bit brash, but there's no denying his talent. I look forward to seeing what he can do. AD, Alter Dawn, was it? There's the society's activities are concerning. I'll leave this matter to you too, Elaine. If you learn anything, please report it to us right away. Understood, I'll do just that. Considering what's transpiring in the garden as well, this little doubt has begun to move in earnest. Yes, in furtherance of their eternal recurrence plan, I believe it was called. Though what it entails is something the guild has yet to determine. They are, however, most certainly up to something in this country. Things might finally come to a head this time. I saw Albus in the arena earlier. Looks like I'm more than pulling their weight here. Guess that means I need to step it up. I'm not going to be upstaged by people the same age as me. Right now the situation in Longley is a special one. Once I get there, I'm going to hit the ground running and help out as much as possible.
Beginning search.
Alright.
Project Star Taker. Just lose your mind.
Oof, I pulled out every mirror I had in the piggy bank and still don't have enough for a T-phone. Yeah, the price is stupid high. Was so lucky to get mine from that lottery last year. Oh, some Z1 news dropped. Looks like Aslan's gonna be in the exhibition race tonight. For real? Oh, we're so going to that. That man is an absolute snack. I'm gonna eat him up. He's been putting up some great times too. Maybe I'll break some records of my own. Ooh, I can shoot for biggest Aslan merch collector, yeah! But guess Gedda isn't getting a T-phone anytime soon. We haven't shown any more broadcasts with Emilia. You hate to see it. If Asan's gonna be there, then so are we. I'm gonna stand him to the end. He might even take home the gold today. Greta's all smiles all the time, and I love it for her, but I wish that were me for real. Ah, what's this video? The view count is crazy. Looks like a viral music vid? I'll check it out later. Is that the video from Review? We finalized our partnership with the Trion Tower and completed a piece on the presidential office's press conference. Thinking my work was done, I was about to head back to Russian, but then I heard something interesting. Marielle, a reporter from the Trion Times, is acting on her own again. She may be wet behind her ears, but there's something about that woman that just makes me want to put my shoulder to the wheel. What would she say if she were here? Is now really the time for me to go home? Maybe I need to do a little more digging.
Now where?
Maybe I should pick up a souvenir or two.
Oh my, you came all the way from the Central East. My husband takes trips there from time to time for work, as it happens. In any event, you have nothing to worry about. This goes if there should comply with your people's guidelines. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Our region has some rather strict dietary laws, you see. Are you traveling, perhaps? Then, should you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer. This gentleman is from the Central East. I'm well accustomed to her ways and preferences, thanks to my husband's work. By the way, am I imagining things or is someone staring at me? I feel like there might be some terrible misunderstanding forming. Oh, Emma, long time no see. Thanks again for procuring those organic oats for me. You're very welcome. I'm sorry about the grain prices though. Even in our they've gone way up. So I hear, and here I thought we had a pretty good harvest season this year, but I guess it didn't matter. Unfortunately so. Aside from all, the harvest season has been less than ideal all around, and some large orders are placed all of a sudden. I see, you're on top of things as always. I grew up on a farm, but it's been a while since I've done work of that sort. That's why it's helpful having Emma keep me in the loop about the goings on in the industry. I want to do right by all the housewives out there, and I know how problematic fluctuating prices can be. Need to give it some thought.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. We are currently hosting a special event on the roof of the building.
Oh, it's a peaceful place, but it seems that the weather was less kind to other countries this year. Recently there have been some large transactions all of a sudden. Or, well, so I hear anyway. Lillian is away on business right now. If you have any questions about our products, I'd be happy to answer them in his stead. Incidentally, I don't think it'll be long before he leaves us to start his own apothecary. He's ambitious, conscientious, and more than anything, he's got talent in spades. Honestly, he does strike me as a type to want to be his own boss. Still, I'd hate to see him go. That is all just speculation for now. He hasn't said a word to me about wanting to leave. I suppose I don't need to worry about this until I hear it from the horse's mouth.
What would you like? Come again.
Wait, is that Marguerite's husband? Huh, he looks way older than her. And he's a Central Easterner? Whoa, it's like she's totally head over heels in love with him. I didn't know that a love so pure could even exist. I feel like my whole world is collapsing right before my eyes. No, that's not him. I guess pure-hearted couples really do exist if Marguerite and her husband are anything to go by. I feel like I've been really narrow-minded with how I've approached my relationships. Heck, I'm not even sure if those could even be called relationships. I feel like I'm finally understanding what love really looks like. Tell me what you want. Ah, Hades almighty, dial back the creepy, will ya? And what's with that vacant stare? Wait, is that you, Rebecca? You sound totally different over the phone. Remove all emotion. This is what shows me how to get Out of a house.
Thank you for visiting the Weston
More like the surest way to weeding everyone the hell out.
a special event on
Well,
the
whatever.
roof of
You
the
can start to
building.
work on machines that are acting up. I'll grab you a snack and some tea when you finish the job. Now, if I eat out of my house, I'll puke. Just how much are you forcing yourself to do this? Okay, I'm officially worried for Rebecca. She'll be fine. If worst comes to worst, though, she can always call Chris. Remove all emotion. That's the only way I can get out of a house. I can't. She's on the verge of tears. She seems to be having a hard time of it.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
But terminal shut and Rebecca set up her own on-site repair service, so I thought, heck, why not give it a try? Can't really tell if this is helping her break out of her shell, honestly speaking. But at least she's trying. Baby steps, I guess.
If you need something custom made, I got you covered. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Elaine really needs a new weapon.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. I'll get more good stuff in stock soon. If you need something custom made, I got you covered. Farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves. You better take good care of it.
Alright. It seems that the major blockbuster from last year, Gloria, will be receiving a stage adaptation. I recall being quite floored with the film's costume designs. They were not only elaborate but historically accurate as well. I hear they even employed manufacturing methods similar to those used in the Old Kingdom. The attention to detail is truly commendable. I have no doubt that stage adaptation will be just as excellent. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Reversible hoodie for Cutter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries.
Do I need this? It is a pretty sizable upgrade, about 30? And even more in art, right? So Elaine definitely needs it. For her, it's an upgrade by 100 points. Aaron's is almost 80.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
For the others, I would
Please stop
leave
by
it
again.
for now.
We are currently hosting a special event on the roof of the building. I can see my house from here.
Come and see if you like.
This is one of those can't miss it for world events. That's why we came all this way to Calvert to set up our stand. One project start take a much, then look no further.
Why, hello. Thank you.
Welcome, we have lots of space-themed goods on sale. Apparently Major used his connections to get in touch with different booth owners. Our selection is so wide, you'll be saying, we even make something like this before you know it. You'll be sure to find a keepsake that you'll treasure for life, so take a look around.
What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
Come on, one space with it much, we've got you covered. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event, so come on up and buy something to remember it by.
3 cheers for Project Startake. I'll be waiting for you.
I think we were everywhere now, right? Right. Now, there was someone, right? Middle of a room? Oh, right, the manager. Seems the manned rocket launch is scheduled for 2 days from now. Station Street is sure to see more traffic than ever before. We intend to host a special commemorative event on that day. However, I'm not satisfied doing only that. I wish I only could come up with another idea that could serve as the cherry on top, as it were. perhaps you could consider a collaboration of some sort with Iota? Unfortunately, Ilhan has such good friend enemies. Yes, that's a word. Between us, what truly revitalized this department business-wise was Ilhan the ideas he shared with me. Though he may be my rival on the surface, I have nothing but gratitude for him. I hope we maintain a healthy relationship with Iota well into the future. Good. The Auber District.
Make haste.
Probably just can't.
No sense going this way.
Right. I want to test it. Oh, you're the manager, right? Nice to meet you. Yeah, it's really nice of you to... Wait a second, did you just call me the manager? Why not? I just kind of figured since I heard you're in charge of the match arrangements and managing the team's meals. I mean, I am, but calling me a manager is... She's adorable. Seems good at what she does, too. The team really seems to be shaping up lately. Gonna make sure I keep up. Me a manager? I mean, I guess does kind of have a nice ring to it. I can give you a few quick pointers if you're interested. Yes, please. There's no need to be so polite. I'm much hanging up at you. Alright then. Let's do both our best out there today, okay? Yeah. We came here to have a match with our Miss Boys basketball team today. After all, if you want to join the big leagues, you've got to compete with the best of the best. Kinda wish Sasha was here for it, but I'd give it my all out there anyway. So Sasha won't be coming today, huh? Well, that sucks. I was looking forward to trying some new plays against her. That's pretty much the only reason why I came in the first place. Well, whatever. They're going down anyway. Ahmed's basketball team is strong. Not that much in the spring. But without Sasha around, it's just not the same. Oh well. Guess I just use this chance to come up with plays to use against the whole team instead.
Let's have a look.
I'm glad to see so many students committed to the extracurriculars. Youth is short after all. As a teacher, we must ensure that we match your enthusiasm. Ah, what pleasant weather. Hard to believe it was raining just a moment ago. Every summer day should be just like this if you ask me. Wouldn't you agree, Madeleine? The space program is practically all anyone's talking about nowadays. Nothing about terrorist plots or gangsters. Feels like I finally achieved peace in the Republic. Yes, sir, the citizens of Calvert can sleep soundly once more. I don't know. Some things are going on. I gave Apollo one of Andalusia's dog cakes earlier. He devoured it in practically no time at all, because it must have been really tasty. I'm glad he likes it too. They should pick up another sometime. Woof woof. Dog is in favor. If I recall correctly, that girl over there was a former partner of a View sailor. I wonder what's got her looking so troubled. Is this something I could do to lend her a hand? This area has potential too. The View's music video has really been racking up the views lately, huh? And yet, for some reason, you're still going out of your way to set up concerts for them. Well, of course, AMC, unlike Vega, Review's got a sort of indie-type flair to them. Makes them a lot more relatable to their fans. And at the end of the day, that's something we can push as a selling point. That's how we're gonna spin this. A polished to sterile new debuts, also down-to-earth performance pioneers. The promo that we released had been racking up views like no tomorrow. Apparently some influencer decided to show it to her followers. Ha! Talk about a stroke of luck. But luck's not something you can rely on. If we want to see success, we've got to get there on our own. Which is why we're holding a pop-up concert tonight, no matter what comes our way. There's been some disagreements on what course Natalie should take in her career. I can't say I ever expected our compromise would involve her helping with you, though. But given how much she cares for those girls, maybe I should have seen it coming. And either way, it's a bridge we've already crossed. I know it would be an issue for higher-ups where to find out, but I suppose I don't mind helping her out here and there, within reason, of course.
Beginning search! That was delish!
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
I know Holland recently decided to branch out a bit, but you'd never be able to tell from the quality of his usual fare. I mean, today's jewel mustard tart? Simply perfection. His skill is incredible, and to think he still holds a desire for innovation as well. Recently I decided to dive headfirst into creating cakes for dogs. The feedback I've received has been phenomenal. With a chance to enjoy a sweet treat with a four-legged family member has Edith throat. Why, I've even had a few requests to make cakes for cats as well. There are a number of things animals can't eat, even some seasonings are off limits to them. That's why it can be so difficult to make even the most basic of pet foods, let alone pet treats. But their joy is worth a challenge, and cooking up creative workarounds can be fun in its own way as well.
What would you like? Come again.
These desserts truly are divine, by the way. Thank you for the recommendation, Arkwright. Perhaps I buy a few to bring back to our young recruits. I imagine she's a far cry from Gran or Ersi, but I'm glad to hear she looks out for the younger members. Yeah, I guess she does, huh? Like the time she helped Ren, and she helped out Swin too. But knowing just who those young recruits are, to be able to treat them as juveniles without backlash, she must be formidable indeed. As long as she doesn't turn on us, I doubt we need to be too worried. By the way, I'll be taking an evening train back to Anchorville tonight. My mother will be staying in the capital for the time being, so I'll be sure to contact her should anything happen. Will do, but about that dessert you were talking about earlier. Man? Good grief.
Let's have a look.
Daily prayer is an important thing.
I heard Army students are on a break at the moment, but the extracurriculars seem to be keeping more than a few of them rather busy lately. While some students are even participating in volunteer activities for the church. Their dedication to bettering themselves is remarkable indeed. Prince Edith and Princess Zita seem busy as ever lately. I wish they had a chance to actually enjoy their time at the embassy for once.
Search time.
Sister Philia tends to fall victim to distraction quite often, unfortunately. And those distractions often come in the form of rumors and gossip. But I suppose on the bright side that means she's often the first to be aware of issues that crop up in the community. That's why I can say with confidence she's one of the cathedral's most indispensable members.
May the goddess watch over us all. Protect us.
Let's have a look.
Fails to astound me.
As someone with a position with the Department of Internal Affairs, I imagine you must be privy to information unavailable to the general public. As a journalist, I feel it's my duty to promote knowledge of one of our nation's greatest ventures to the masses. Do you see my meaning? Unfortunately, there's nothing I can share with you. Frankly, the project has so many moving bits and pieces, not even the DIA has a grasp on all the details. That's unfortunate indeed, but it's true that you and your colleagues handle the staffing of a more practical roles within the project, yes? Including that of the departments often left out of the spotlight? Any comments about...
Well...
Normally I'd head back to the office to compile this report, but I kind of feel like that would be a waste of time. I just do it on the laptop and call it a day. Just start getting ready for tonight, after all. The section chief of the Department of Internal Affairs, he was supposedly a classmate of potential aide Kincaid's. More titled than I imagined he'd be. Still, whatever he's willing to spill is something I could use for an article. Every word he speaks is in my favor. Anything to keep the coverage going. Bishop Orwell seems to be carrying a lot on his shoulders lately, but he rarely shows it. The chance to teach Sunday school does seem to have helped him decompress a little, however.
Initiating search.
You might be interested to know that I taught a lesson for Sunday school this morning. It was actually the first I've taught in a while. I must say, having the chance to engage with the children of Edith was a truly invaluable experience. With such bright futures ahead of them. If time allows, perhaps I'll make it a habit to visit more often. Well, so that helped out everyone, including him. Trion Tower?
Let's do this.
Let's have a look.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find
Attention everyone, we'll be leaving
Tower,
Trion Mall
one of
shortly, so be sure not to
Edith's
forget
major
anything.
landmarks.
Our next stop will be the Maserati Hotel in the Chardin District.
A movie theater,
And after that, we've got a
affordable
show at the
clothing
Chardin to look forward to.
and other various boutiques to peruse.
I went against my better judgment and bought a Grand Chardonnay from the Levrè
Store and
Boutique.
pick up the newest
I have half a
info
mind to
model,
enjoy it
now
straight away at my
available
hotel
for
tonight,
purchase.
alongside a choice selection of bar snacks.
Technical support is only an ask away, so
would
don't
give to get my
hesitate to
hands
reach
on a
out for
telephone.
assistance.
Alright Bart, show me your telephone. Did you check whether or not you've really been using it to study? But how? Barely know how to work these things. Stepping out of your comfort zone for the sake of your child is part of a mother's job. Now let's see. Oh, 3 hours on gaming applications. That's not what we promised, is it? You got me, sorry mom.
Okay.
Here you'll find Trion
A fellow mom friend taught me how to restrict the search functions, so I took the liberty of doing just that. I may not be the most tech-savvy woman around, but a mother always finds a way. No mountain is too high when it comes to our children.
boutiques to peruse.
Alrighty.
I thought my mom would figure out how to tell how long I've been on my gaming apps.
Around every corner,
Guess I gotta behave from now on.
fabulous time here.
As the telephone increases in prevalence, so too does the number of trivial inquiries we receive about them. But on the other hand, I also get the sense that more and more of our customers are expert on the subject, courtesy of the Auber network and so forth. As a consumer-facing employee, it's essential that I keep my own information up to date as well.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find
With all the
Trion
telephones on the market, our customer service is snowed under. This job has been threatening me a lot less though. Maybe because I'm getting better at it? Thanks to that, I've had enough spare time to study up on technologies outside my immediate work duties. Before it was all I could do to just handle the work right in front of me, but now I have a little bit of breathing room to spend on studying. Got to start thinking bigger and bigger about what I can make of myself. With the rocket launch only 2 days away, telephone orders have been sharply increasing. Despite stocking up beforehand, our supply is at risk of being depleted before long. Until now we had allowed the purchase of multiple units at a time, but from here on, they'll be limited to one per customers.
Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Okay.
You'll also
Sales
find a
restrictions.
store, a movie theater,
Apparently we're only allowing one telephone sale per customer now. Had me breathing a sigh of relief and disappointment all at once. Maybe it's best I just give up on this for now.
opened this year. It's
Spring for it would have left me on a shoestring budget for several months after anyhow.
Be sure to check out their extensive selection.
I could still go buy one at the Auber Cafe on Station Street, but something tells me having 2 personal phones is a little over the top anyhow. Better to just throw in the towel for good on this.
Search time.
Please, take your time.
At long last, the day of my self-imposed, self-enforced, and self-awarded shopping spree has come. I'll be having one each of every summer exclusive dessert. On top of my standard order of baked goods and chocolates, of course. Tonight I surrender myself to the throes of my Quincy addiction. To say I feel no guilt would be a lie, but my pure, unadulterated ecstasy outweighs it by far. So please, don't try to stop me. Why, if it isn't young Miss Auclair, we are most honored to have your visit. Would you like us to ready a special table for you? Or perhaps not, on second thought. Yes, as been previously stated, my family no longer owns the company. Please treat me as you would any other customer. As you wish, allow me to start over then. There is a wait if you'd like to be seated. Tiger, on the other hand, can be prepared straight away. Do feel free to let me know should you have a need of anything. Duly noted. Conscientious as ever. Our respect for Miss O'Clair is toward her character rather than her lineage. Nevertheless, we have no intention of rendering favorable treatment against her will. Do feel free to let me know, should you have need of anything.
With trendy excitement around every corner,
Beginning search.
fabulous time here.
The Auber network hasn't stirred my interest much so far. The work at launch 2 days from now has me keenly curious. Perhaps I'll go purchase myself a T-phone later, in light of these unprecedented times. That way I can watch the broadcast from the comfort of my Quincy parlor seat, delightful pastry in hand.
Well,
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major
Long life's a fantastic filming location, so I have to make the most of it. Getting some footage of a rocket would put me over the moon. Too bad I probably couldn't use it in a movie.
Okay.
Come to think of it, Albert and them are apparently having their own all-guys meeting. Different strokes for the different folks, I guess. No matter what, we need to keep on keeping on. So if anything comes up, and yes, you've always got my ear. Try not to shoulder the world on your own, okay? That means a lot, Odette. Thank you. We get to see the manned rocket launch up close and personal. What visitation could be more educational than that? I can hardly wait. Space development's sure to have some stumbling blocks, but the triumph of it all is going to be out of this world. This next school trip was decided on all at once, so a decent number of students opted out of it. Guess that just means more souvenirs I have to buy. Being the only guy is so damn awkward. Maybe a good dessert keep me distracted. I get the sense spending time with everyone like this will only make my eventual goodbye more bittersweet. Still, it's not as though it'll be for good. Maybe I'll even invite you all to Liverpool someday. You know, my brother mentioned there being sudden resignations of the Department of Internal Affairs too. Maybe there's more to of a connection here than meets the eye? Speculating can only go so far though. More people just disappearing?
can I interest you in some space?
Officials Project Startaker merchandise for sale here. More offerings is a collection of the first ever photographs taken in space. Buy while you can.
Take all the time you need. Be seeing you.
The world is going loony for outer space right now. But the only part of it I care about is the associated stops. Should I secure my profits now or buy more? It's a fine line to walk.
Welcome.
Now, regarding the situation with the valves.
Once the date of a manned rocket launch was set, associated stocks hurtled skyward aptly enough. You might consider it a massive reflection of the public's high expectation of a space program. One could book their profits here and now, but it's seeming as though prices will continue to rise for a while yet.
How can I help you? Please come again.
What is a famous Phantom Thief made an appearance at the auction house in the Chardin District? But that old gold from the Imperial Chronicles snatched up the scoop and left me a pit. The space program's a gold mine too, but I can't even dig up the tiniest morsel of that juicy inside intel. Snap out of it, Nicole. A game-changing scoop of your very own is out there somewhere. It's gotta be.
Whoa, this is incredible!
With you, was it? That music video they uploaded reached a massive view count in the blink of an eye. Huh. Maybe they lucked out and got an engagement boost from some influencer? Anyway, we've got more important stuff to worry about. It's food for thought, sure, but right now, our future hinges on us getting this job done. Full stop. I suppose. Well, there's no writing those girls off after all these videos were dragged up. Can't say I saw that coming. But so what? Getting worked up about it now won't make a difference. At this point, we're in too deep to do anything but push our way through to the end. So these days people can self-promote via Auber network streaming. See, we'll be in for some stiff competition once our ambassador work is done. It's not as though I have anything against Vega. They're seeing as beautiful and they're striving hard on their own rights. But when it comes to Lulu and Sailor, I know the hopes and aspirations were held coming in. And those feelings were dismissed out of hand. Can't in good conscience support the ones who took their place. Well, Lillian, what's your next move? Still bent on running away from your duty of carrying on the Gekka star? I figured that you'd bring that up. I'd love to say it's none of your business, but...
Here is the Levrè Boutique, your one-stop shop.
Sounds to me like somebody's gone too long without a good bout. Prepare for a full course of my true power, open the guild's special curriculum at Lemon HQ. If you're only shadowing me to pick fights without letting a word in edgewise, then I might have to look into restraining orders. Hey, I'm your family, not some back alley stalker. Let me just say this. I've chosen my path, and no part of it leads me back to Langport. But even still, I should be able to travel it with a Gekka school's core tenant in tow. The essence of Gekka lies not in valor, not in embracing violence, but rejecting it.
You'll also find the Vern store.
Fine, if your mind's made, then I'll stop butting in. It's a path all your own, I'm sure. One that's more than just martial dedication. That's my little sister, sounds like you got the gist of what I meant. Make no mistake though, I'll still be dropping by now and then to check if you're straight off-road. God grief, you're nothing if not consistent. It's just me or are Liliana and Shaoling finally on the same page? Yeah, they've got a long haul ahead, but at least a compromise is in the cards now. That push on the back we gave him before really paid off. My brother's Gekka mastery is centered on Qigong techniques, so I've got a pretty decent idea of what he's aiming for. A mix of Qigong and pharmacology is my guess, similar to Dr. Longkai's approach, but with its own twist. It might take more than just a single generation to pull off, but if Lilian's set on this, then I'll hang back and watch. Oh, it's you guys. Caught me a little preoccupied. But wow, Shaoling's nothing if not consistent. Still, she didn't shoot my quest for independence down the way I half expected her to. Maybe it's high time for me to hit the ground running. I do have enough seed money saved up. Only 2 more days left until the big launch. I don't think I've ever felt this keyed up before in my entire life. The last great frontier for mankind, was it? President Grammar would make an excellent copywriter.
Imports from Levrè have been all the rage lately.
Hey, Miss Manager Mate's out on a business trip, so I'll be manning the place for today. But anyway, how about that Project StarTech, huh? All the buzz around's just getting buzzier and buzzier. The little kingdom used to lead the continent in airship engineering, but apparently their anti-gravity flight systems aren't enough to breach the atmosphere. Not like orbital rockets, the development of which, from what I hear, the Vern company applied their ballistic missile tech toward. Let's be real though, if that know-how ever got put to military use, it would be all sorts of bad news.
Nice to see you!
A Sorbet torte? Okay.
We look forward to your
Rumors there's a lot more going on under the surface of the space program or Project StarTaker if you want to get official about it. Me though, I'll just be kicking back and watching the show play out.
Well. Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern store, a movie theater, affordable
Beginning search.
retailers, and other various boutiques to peruse.
So yeah, my confession last night hit the mark. And I owe every bit of it to you, Najib. Not at all. It was your own personal charm that made the magic happen. In fact, you're moving along quicker than I expected, letting her spend the night with you right off the bat. That's true, but she looked none too pleased with me when I woke up this morning. As for why, well, that's the question. Didn't even lay so much as a finger on her yesterday. I spoke to Sue, new wardrobe outside, same old Jimmy inside. That's exactly what she said. But what the heck does that even mean? Why was she so upset with me, I wonder? Doesn't seem like a total deal breaker, luckily, but man, romance is so complicated. What a crying shame. Even those lucky underpants must be in tears. Still, you could say this level of innocence is one of Jimmy's positive points. Project proposals are important in and of themselves, but providing employees with in-house training is no less essential. What I need to do is nurture budding talents like Najib. The hurdles are only just beginning.
Technical support is only an ask away, so don't hesitate to reach out for assistance.
Now where?
Please keep all T-phones on silent and enjoy the film.
At last I get to see Crimson Fist, the movie everyone's talking about. Who'd ever expect the Nina family to step so far out of her comfort zone and play a boxer? No way I could miss that. The plan is to catch 3 screenings in total, but just for today. Okay. If you're looking to watch Crimson Fist starring Nina Fennelly, our theaters are the place to do it. The intense audio experience complements the hard-hitting plot for a knockout punch straight through the audience's heart. Trust me, you'll feel it like you're standing right there with the rest of the cast.
Your one-stop shop.
Initiating search.
From the kingdom itself.
I can't even see the top.
Michi's up on the observation deck right now, along with his little sister, I think. Speaking of which, that Michelle is a more masterfully crafted character than I realized. The mem present brings out a new side of Michi that amplifies his charm several times over. Might just have to make some room in my superfan heart for both of them now. According to the Calvert Aerospace Force, the manned rocket launch is slated to take place the day after tomorrow. Unfortunately, the observation deck will be closed during the time. Trion Tower did see significant crowds during the previous 2 launches, but disappointed patrons noted that, at most, they could only manage to catch a faint glimpse of light in the distance. We appreciate your understanding in this matter.
Whoa, we're so high
What
up.
is her view?
What's this?
What's the matter? You haven't much time before the rocket launches? If you don't figure this out, we're... Dusk, yeah, but which wire do I cut? You know what? You pick and I snip. Fine, a blue one. Alright, here goes. Kids putting in a whole one-man show. With an actual storyline too. What an imagination.
We hope you enjoy your
Like we're watching a movie. Did we do it? Looked like the red was the right choice after all. Hey, but that's not the one I... That's a hell of an ending. Yes, now's the chance. But wait a sec. If this is a meet and greet, doesn't it mean anyone can hug him? But suppose this should be reserved for only Michi's most dedicated fans. Very thought of such a fluffy, fluffy little guy becoming a public commodity.
We hope you enjoy your fill of these heavenly sights.
People look a bit like ants up here, don't they? Rich or poor, strong or small, yet it feels like they could all fit in the palm of my hand. They're so high up, everyone's equal. Really helps put things into perspective. Oh my, all the people down there look like little dolls, or perhaps even puppets. And I suppose that would make me the one pulling the strings. Come to think of it, whenever we dance at shows, our fans move right along with us. We let go, the audience will join me without question. I guess humans really are my little playthings, huh? That's kind of a creepy thing to say, Michette. I was only kidding around, you silly goose. We're holding a special event today, right here on the observation deck. Getting us up here caused quite the hullabaloo, though. After all, having both me and Michette on the elevator makes for a right tight fit. We had to slim down just to squish in together. Come on everyone, let's dance together. Let's lose and enjoy the moment. We won't be hosting a Michi show today, I'm afraid. Only a meet and greet. As there's very little room up here, we figured dancing might be a bit too dangerous. But don't let that discourage you from meeting Michi. He's right here and ready for hugs.
Trion Tower's observation deck stands 215 arch above ground level, providing a panoramic view of the entire campus.
Did you know there's no real concept of up or down in space? Wonder what would mean for people with a fear of heights. I mean, not having any grounds to plant your feet on is as terrifying as it gets. The observation deck will be unfortunately closed for the upcoming manned rocket launch. We appreciate your understanding. Lever?
Off we go.
Oh, you want me to put this magazine down and take you for a walk? Fine, fine, my goodness, the two of you just love to play, don't you? If I get tired, I need to take another sweet break. That sound fair to you? Very well then, off we go. I think I've been having one too many sweets as of late. You know what? I'm gonna go for an all-day walk. That'll help me slim down.
Welcome!
Never tasted a dessert this good.
Hey man, there's other fish in the area. Today's on us. Order whatever you like. The milk here is your favorite, right? Have as many of them as you'd like. Thanks, guys. Alright, Agnes met up with him earlier today. Agnes? Might be best to leave him be. Hey, Edmund, should we wait for Albert to get his food before we start eating? Oh, well, sure, but Albert hasn't even ordered yet. I thought if I got the ball rolling, it would help push things along. I suppose I should go ahead and get something, shouldn't I? Yes, and don't hold back on our account. Eat whatever you like. Yeah, Agnes turned him down. Look on, Clarice, arrange that up. When I found this while I was playing, don't you think this could serve as good inspiration for your next product? Wow, this flower is tiny. Is this a wild rose? Is it? I just brought it with me because I thought it was cute looking. Well, indigenous species are edible. You can make jam out of rose hip, in fact. Yes, this will do quite nicely. It'll give whatever I create next a nice summer feel to it. That's great to hear. I'm stoked to see what kind of amazing flower sweets you come up with next, Auntie. Boys with cute little faces aren't allowed to see them. Wait, Also, you shouldn't be gifting flowers to women all nilly-willy like that. Stop calling me Auntie, I'm not that old, you know? Sorry, Clarice. I knew it was going to happen eventually, but Clarice, she's... No, never mind, I'm glad she likes the wild rose at least. I can't wait to see what amazing flower sweets she comes up with. I honestly can't tell if Astral is precocious or if he has the awareness of a potato. You know what? It might be both, actually. That's a terrifying thought. But what can you do? At least this wild rose will make for great inspiration. Oh, I bet it will be fun making a nougat glacé.
Hey, you! What's it gonna be? Later.
Initiating search.
Philip, I'm happy you always go along with my selfish requests, but, do you know what I truly want? But of course, what else if not the finest toys and delicious dessert? No, that's not it, is it? As one who so rarely sees her parents, what your heart desires is true love. Wrong on all counts, wish for the strength to surpass you. I will become a superior smooth talker, make more mirror than anyone in the world, and find myself a boyfriend. From then on, you'll be unable to drown yourself in self-indulgence, and thus be at a standstill in your life no longer. Perhaps I'll add acquire the strength to twist Philip's arm to my list as well. Charlotte, what sort of threat to humanity are you trying to turn into? Oh well, if such is the form your love takes, then as your dear brother I shall accept your wishes, aside from the part about the boyfriend. Philip, please wipe your tears away. You look shameful. To think my sister would give her future so much thought, the depth of her love has moved me to the point of trembling. Very well, I can accept her pursuit of power, but not of a boyfriend. There's only one way I can open my hopeless brother's eyes, that's to get stronger myself. I wish for power, the power to twist my brother's arm.
Well then.
This is kind of funny.
What a nice breeze.
A lot of big fish in political world come and go around here. Use my connection to get to this place and chat with them. But I admit I'm surprised. You see, I was covering the auction at Chardin earlier. It was interrupted by a phantom thief. As soon as I saw her, my instincts kicked in and I snapped a perfect photo. I feel like it could make a great article out of this, but doesn't really have anything to do with what I'm working on.
Alrighty.
My main goal is to help with the space program coverage. Some of the rookies asked me to help gather info for them. Also curious what the tech union's up to. I may need to use my connections to look into that. Oh, speaking of our rookies, Nicole tried to brute force her way into the president's private residence. I think I might have to go cover for... Yeah, you don't do that. Marina, it's nearly time for cram school. What are you doing out here? I can still make it. Must you keep checking on me out in the open like this? It's embarrassing. Excuse me, I'm only trying to help you. A nuisance. Who do you think I'm doing this for? Yourself. You're being a nuisance. I'm not gonna be late, so leave me alone. A nuisance? Who do you think I'm doing this for? Oh, so you won't be participating in the ceremony in 2 days? I've long since retired. I plan to watch over things from home. I wish I could say it's because I'll be with my granddaughter, but she may well end up going out. That's that right. Well, anyhow, with people being out of their homes, enjoying the festivities and all, there may be a few more burglaries that day. Try to be careful, okay? Understood, and best of luck to you at work. Thanks. Things are a little hectic around here, with the launch coming up and all. Roy, the government will be broadcasting it on a countrywide scale. I hope the festival will be enjoyable for folks, but I suppose I should at least offer a prayer to the goddess. I will be dispatched elsewhere temporarily come 2 days from now, so I won't be able to do my usual patrols here. Considering last night's incident, I want to record everyone's observations while I still can.
Search time.
Let us pray.
The next charity event is set for Sunday. However, given that the day of the rocket launch, I'm considering rescheduling it. Ah, isn't that your birthday as well? Yes, that's right. We're planning to have a party in Oldtown for it. Oh, I had no idea. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I know your father's rather busy at the moment, so I was a little worried. You've looked so much more cheerful ever since you started your part-time work. It's heartening to see you have so many positive relationships in your life now. You're trying to make me blush, aren't you? Really though, thank you sincerely for always looking out for me. I'll be sure to come help with a charity later. And I will be waiting. May Edith be with you, Agnes. The air around you has changed since you started your part-time job. I truly am happy you have so many good friends in your life now. May Edith watch over you, and best of luck with your work today. I'm simply making excuses and running away. On reflection, from the moment I rose to my current station, I squelched any trouble that dared arise using mirror and authority. But in light of how my son's actions continue to haunt me, perhaps that wasn't a means I should have employed. Nevertheless, I cannot simply change the manner I do things on a whim. If the Department of Justice to catch wind on this... I spoke with Mr. Valentino. He appears to have calmed down a little. No matter what position you hold or wealth you've amassed, so long as you offer flesh, everyone is capable of losing their way. It's nothing to be ashamed of. The doors of the church are open to all wayward souls.
Beginning search.
Wasn't he that awful deputy secretary? You certainly laid into him, Marlene. You think so? Well, I was only saying what needed to be said. It was thoroughly disgraceful the way he uttered excuse after excuse. One cannot set right all their problems, his son's misdeeds included, simply throwing mirror around. All he's doing is running away. It was a treat seeing you make him all red in the face. I was surprised of how meek he was, honestly. I think it's only natural. Regardless of what he may lead you to believe, I'm sure he was worried about his child. Hopefully, this will serve as a wake-up call for him. No matter where their relationship stands now, they're still father and son. I had no idea she confronted him. Sounds like Eileen was doing what she does best. Perhaps I will be able to heal in time. Didn't mean for that to turn into a lecture. Just sort of played out that way. Well, that's neither here nor there. So yes, what were your plans for the weekend? I heard Odette and Albert will be going on an education visitation to Longley. Will you be doing one as well? I'm not sure. I still have until the end of the day to make my decision, but I'm leaning toward no. I see. Well, it seems you have a fair bit going on, so I think that's fine. But remember, you won't always be a student. This is a good chance to learn, so I hope you make the most of it. Thank you. I keep that in mind. Odette and Albert will be going to Longley. I have no doubt your student council work keeps you all busy, but you won't always have these opportunities. I hope you use this time well.
Search time.
Shop never
I have deliveries to do this evening. Today has been crazy busy. I think I might be able to make some time to drop by this model shop on the way home. Now I need to make time for that to get new models as part of my job too. Hopefully in the process I'll be able to snag a sweet kit for myself. Though I probably should watch my wallet considering all my expenses.
Let's have a look.
Oh hey guys, good job finding this place. Nicely done. Oh, is this one of your hideouts? Actually, this is more of a kiddie stuff. But just let us come and hang out. Anytime I'm down, these little guys and girls shimmy right back up. It's a decent place to kill time. Also helps when we need to change scenery, I guess. Anyway, since you guys managed to make it here, let me give you this. Cool. If you're wondering where I got that from, well, that's a trade secret. Hope it helps. Say, wasn't that a free thing that insurance lady gave us? Shut up, Marie. What part of trade secret did you not get? You're all so cute together. So, Marie, what do you want to do tomorrow? My mom's probably not coming home tomorrow, so I was thinking about going somewhere to see the launch. I can take along. I heard they're broadcasting it at Trion Mall. Maybe you can find a nice big couch and watch it with some snacks? Yeah, sorry, but fat chance of that happening. What's wrong with standing around anyway? I saw my brother go into the cafe with some of his classmates. He was acting a little weird though. Well, I'll check on him later, cause I'm such a nice little system. Yeah, he got turned down.
Let's have a look.
That leaves with Chardin.
Well then, shall we?
There's too many places to choose from.
I managed to win that lot I was set on, but my word, that auction was like no other I've ever attended. It wasn't a shred of decency we found in that so-called phantom thief. Why, it was as if we were a counterfeit of the very concept. I suppose it doesn't warrant any profound rumination though. Not when I have my next business negotiation to head for. Perhaps I could grab a spot of lunch someplace? It'd be just a thing after so turbulent a morning. I'm here in the Chardin District to interview for jobs. My spirits is close to breaking. But there are plenty of places that pay well. Just need to put in the effort to win them over. Yet my unconscious mind keeps compelling me to look for that mysterious creature instead. No, back, Susan. Concentrate. At this rate, you could get a hiring offer straight out and still flub it. Last night I saw this mysterious creature that looked straight out of a dream. It was so adorable that my exhaustion melted right out of me, along with my heart. I was probably just hallucinating though. All that matters now is focusing on those job interviews. Is that the Walter Huckberry? He's the most quintessential investor in all of Calvert. Tried trouble him for a word or two. His predictions for the continental economy, perhaps, or no, his insider business tips? That'd make for quite a shallow impression though, wouldn't it? Yet, the opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Really hope we can get our hands on some tickets for Chardin.
Seems I've got ceremonies to attend left and right over the weekend. Suppose this calls for a new suit. Might as well say hi to a familiar face or two while it's getting tailored. Mr. Alporto, the manager of a Saint Germain, for instance, he and I are well enough acquainted. And at that point, a teensy little cabaret club detour on the side won't make much difference, now will it? Please, Mr. Hackberry, consider your position. Not to mention your schedule is already jam-packed. Well, that's no fun. You wonder why I hate my job. Oh yeah, Kizawa's artwork is on display at the museum right now, isn't it? I hope to carve some time out to go see it, but see that's not in the card till next week. Hey there boys, step right in and play your little hearts out. Still can't get over me running into Mallory on my lunch break. She kept droning on about the big spender she pulled in earlier. Or the cute guy she saw this morning or whatever. It's like, have some class, right? And not that I plan on taking it lying down. Next time, I'll leave a sobbing eyeliner down her cheeks.
Alrighty.
Okay, gotta holler those customers inside to play their pay away. Melou better wipe that painted face clean before I make her cry it off. Go me!
T-phones, now on sale.
What about the commotion over the channel? Troublemakers come in all forms by the sound of it. I only know the inside story secondhand, but still. Can't we ever stay out of troubled waters? Something doesn't look right about last night's missing person cases either. Don't go kicking the next out too far, got it? Sure thing, Oldtimer, provided you pass along anything else you learn. Alright, may as well kiss peace and quiet goodbye here now. The Moddy's network should have a beat on this sitch. Chances are there's some nasty work behind it all. Just what we needed, said no manager ever. Suppose I ought to give my staff a heads up too. I'm also the casino's pit boss, believe it or not. Training new hires is part of my duties. And this one girl, Momoka, well, she worries me a little. I push the energy, but she can be a bit childish in a way that irks our patrons from time to time. Still, it's hard to fault a passionate work ethic.
Well then.
I had my own share of bumps in the road back in my younger days, so I turn a blind eye here and there. But irking our patrons will ultimately undermine our casino's credibility. Maybe this calls for some more direct guidance.
Am I playing it too fast and loose?
The truth is, I used to be an illegal immigrant, nothing more than a drifter from the Central East. But luck took pity and introduced me to Dingo, who then referred me to a job here. To this day, everything I do and have in life is thanks to him. If only I could have finished repaying him before... well, it still haunts me every now and again. Speaking of Dingo, his little protege dropped by here not too long ago. She came to get my advice before heading off to cover some stories in Farbert. Wonder how that's going for her. Can't say I have much faith though. That girl lands right in the intersection of cluts and tits.
Now where?
This woman earlier, Cecilia as I recall, with her level of skill, you'd never guess she was a beginner. Perhaps it's the inexperience that makes her playstyle so elegant in its simplicity, though having a natural gift for the game is certainly no detriment. I haven't had such low-stakes fun in some time. It's a different kind of thrill, but not at all disagreeable. Extra guns isn't something we often engage in. It's been a long while since we even had so much as shared a drink at a counter like this. Seeing my wife have such a grand time caused to mind our honeymoon somewhat. Little excursions such as these make for a pleasant departure, I suppose. I just had the most exhilarating game of poker earlier. Even now my heart is still pounding. Granted, the dealer was kind of enough to adjust herself to a player's skill level, but still in all, trying to read your opponent's hands makes for such fierce competition. What fun this casino is. I couldn't be more grateful to have my husband escort me these past few days.
These brand new T-phone colors. And with cutting-edge tech inside, I can hit the net anytime, anywhere.
This was brought to my attention while conferring with my supervisors regarding the subliminal video. But apparently there was a small potential of theater patrons we were unable to reach. It's our concern and can only hope nothing is amiss with them. Hiking up a bit just to spite you, despicable Mia-hungry cat, you! Beg pardon, and just who, pray tell, is to blame all these unceremonious stabs to my wallet? Sir, ma'am, please, the auction has ended. Now, while it pains me greatly to bring this up, would you happen to have the money to cover the items you successfully bid on? As the both of you each have extensive histories of being in arrears, I'm afraid that an extended deadline will be out of the question. Should payment remain unrendered by the end of the next week, your winning bids will be voided along with your memberships. What, next week? My membership voided? Mean to say I'd be barred from participating? But at all, whatever shall I do? The final sum exceeds my budget. I can't possibly scout that much up on short notice. Whatever shall I do? I have always deferred my payment thus far. Losing a bit on those spared armors works into that Bloodlord Cromwell was maddening already. And now they'd help me forfeit my rightful winnings too? Is there truly no salvaging this? A certain someone who shall remain unnamed has forced me significantly over my budget. I couldn't possibly master payments on such short notice. Perhaps I could retract a few winning bits? No, even then there's no guarantee of making the cut-off in time. Simply must procure the mirror.
Gloria, La Revue. Live shows start July 19th.
Going home is not an option for me. It's make a living off my music or bust. Problem is my money's not exactly rolling in yet, so I've got to sharpen up my technique. There was this one old lady who stopped by earlier though, a real lofty larger-than-life type. You should try your hand at a ballad, she said. Singing is not really my speed, but guess it wouldn't hurt to experiment. This kitten sure took a liking to me. Well, whatever, it's just because I'm on her turf probably. She got bored and leave eventually.
Let's have a look.
Somehow or another, Connie developed a fascination with sportsbook betting. Problem is, I've never actually gambled myself. If I said you could get a penguin charm as a prize, come on, Dad, can't you get one for me? Please, 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 please. Well, oh, what the heck? Everyone else is trying their luck, so why not? Anything to make you happy, Connie. Let's get this little adventure rolling. Hey, thanks, Dad. A big penguin told me they give out little toy penguins as prizes. My dad's got this. I believe in him. Betting games are a first for me. I just can't look Connie in the eye and say no. Oh well, nothing wrong with a city dweller having some city dweller fun. Besides, what the boy really wants is that little charm they've got as a prize. Imagine all that begging for a fancy toy work could only be satisfied with some cheap trinket.
Thanks for stopping by.
What on earth is that costume?
Well then, Penguin, are your terms of employment clear? No job well done means no paycheck, and no paycheck means no money for you to send back. I try my very bestest. Anything to make myself useful to Monsieur and them. Well, then you'd best get pulling in those customers, dear. Oh, and about your tardiness, I'll be deducting from your wages accordingly. So stingy, a total slave driver, Lotte. I can't make heads or tails of the situation, but it seems taxing. Most definitely. This kid's on the spacey side, so she's going to need some good proper employee training. Oh, and try to keep out of it if you don't mind. Save us all the trouble, you know. I'm gonna try my very bestest. Just to wait and see, Lotte. If you say so. Now get to working those flippers off, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Go, go, go!
Sounds like some real hullabaloos going down at the theater. Just how is a woman to make her bets and pieces of all that racket? Mart Municipal High extended their lead further and further. Will this be their first ever 1500 art freestyle win? Who in the what? Well, hot dark. This race of gold is as good as... No, wait. Central Provincial High School is gaining. Victory's just in each, but who will snatch it? Dig deep, damn it! They're second in the provincial ranks, so leave them there. Can't you done that? Just take it all for once. The energy from her is palpable. So much for going cold turkey on the betting. Never again will I doubt the popularity of school sports. Damn it all, who gave you permission to drag your ass on the ground? Don't you dare lose the lead, you wet behind the ears little...
Search time.
I'm torn between making a win bet or a show bet. And before my choice must take first place, the latter eases the requirement to anywhere in the top 3. Though in that case you'd get a better return placing A trio bet on the first, second, and third place finishes. Which choice is objectively the best? All my fellow scalpers from way back then sank down deep into the Blacklight District. But hell, I'm going to that maggot-infested dump. Nothing but a lot of scumbags in bed with each other. I did make my way there once in my younger days, only to lose the shirt off my back and the skin off my bones to the illegal gambling racket. I bet they're still cackling their asses off at me this very second. Never again. I'm a Lone Ranger for life now.
Well then.
Okay. The repairwoman we had in earlier this morning did an incredible job. Not only did she get the stage equipment in order, but our sound system and air conditioning too, all with time to spare. She was fairly young, easy on the eyes even from the right angle. Oh, maybe I'm just imagined that part. One thing for sure though, that girl was an enigma. Still, we'll definitely call her on her services again the next time something comes up. Thanks to that repairwoman, our special performance the day after next is all set and ready to go. She was on the mysterious side, but real easy on the eyes. From the right angle. Well, one way or another, we'll definitely be calling on her again the next time something comes up. It's been some time since last I visited Edith's own entertainment district, in this stiff formal getup especially. I was spending my day wining and dining folk from the Business Owners Association and governmental departments. But perhaps tomorrow I can slip into something more comfortable, with my hair down as a little pre-departure pick-me-up. Not staying for this weekend's launch ceremony like I did for the Revolution Festival? Oh, there'll be several elders from the other families in attendance. It would cause undue offense after all, where we lose to always push ourselves to the forefront. Must be acting in tandem with Ashen and Zhao's people, if I had to guess. It's been some time. Running into this old coot here just may be a stroke of fate. I'll try to pry a little more intel on Heiyu and whatnot out of him. Something somewhere is burning unattended. Can smell that much in the air. I'll back you up in whatever measure I can, so put your best nose forward and get to sniffing. Yeah, sure thing. Something somewhere is burning. You couldn't put it more aptly. Yes, and whatever it is, outside of the CID or the presidential office is leaving it be. Ashley may not be a dancer, but her creamy white thighs still hit all the right moves. When it comes to her biggest charm point though, that wily personality takes the cake. Oh, and free tip, while one night's splotch fests are all well and good, girls in this line of work prefer a guy who plays the long game. Today's booming economy brought a rise in the nouveau riche, but if you ask me, those all shine no substance types don't impress. Carousing a classy way is what really separates the cream from the chaff. Is it to some cat-suited Kingster lady busting the Chardin? The nerve of her dirtying up a classy place like that, so what was it like in person? Don't hold back. The curiosity is killing me so bad, not even the dancing babes can hold my focus. What a show! How about a hand for Iris and Paisley's steamy duet, everyone? Now let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. Step on up and mingle with the dancers themselves. I've been wondering, is Mallory ever coming back from pulling in customers or what? She said she was a pro at it, but it's been so long, like I'm starting to freak out a little long. Hello, hello, did everybody enjoy themselves? No one does it better than you, Iris. Ooh, give our table some love too. Thanks for all the support, big boys. Be still, my heart. Over here, Paisley. I got a nice hot tip for you. All right.
Initiating search.
I mister, you and your pals playing the stock market? If not, you ought to, while the going's still good. They started up tax exemptions on it, or didn't you know? I hear loads about investing, but believe me when I say shares in the space industry are right on the brink of blasting off. So if you want to load up, now's the time. I'll even throw you some insider info, for a small fee that is. Space stocks are all set to blast off starting next week. Even I bought a barrel full myself, I did. If you want in, then grease the wheels with a little donation. I know for a fact that I can get any of our male clientele eating right out of my hand. I can only call out to guys with loose-looking purse strings. Efficient and streamlined is a million MO. You won't get that from a certain stuck-up witch who'll schmooze up anything with a pulse. It's like, have some shame, right? Lunch was total torture, but at least I got to take Momoka down a few packs. Seriously though. How was it that she and I always end up running into each other? We like the same stores, take our breaks at the same time. It's like having a rash that keeps coming back. But I don't know if me and high-end clubs really go together. Oh, no biting? What a letdown. And yeah, I was all ready to give you some of our extra special service. Extra special service? Could you be more specific? It's not that I'm against the idea. You could spin this as just part of the Edith tourist experience. No wait, the guidebook said to steer clear of Chardin District solicitors for a reason. Do I stay or do I dare? My head's swimming.
Star Taker succeeds, the Republic will be making history.
Ah, fiasco at Chardin. It happened right under our noses. But with as many people about, we can't definitely say which, if any individuals are suspicious. No, but excuse won't cut it. This is on me for not paying better attention.
Search time.
I'll right this wrong and redeem myself the next chance I get.
Initiating search.
Indeed, though Chardin appears to be quieting down, police investigations may yet continue for some time. Please take extra care to avoid causing the guests any undue concern. Understood, I'll let the rest of the staff know as well. Although this is presumably unrelated to the matter at hand, Tao's team came across this while cleaning. Oh, might that be... Yes, judging by its apparent costliness, I believe you can guess which guest it belongs to. Well now, we ought to get in touch with all haste given the nature of the item. Hopefully it hasn't gone off too far yet.
Okay.
My apologies, this issue is nothing so major. Lost properties are a common occurrence for any hotel. Given the nature of the item in question, however, we ought to get in touch with all haste.
Let's have a look.
Good, but we've been everywhere, I think. And the episode is really long enough, so I would end it here and... Oh, there's a cat, right? But I would end it here, and next time we actually go to Bermotti's and talk to Senator Ryan. Good. Until then, I'm Mace, and
Now on
don't
sale.
get lost.
Connect with the universe.